And again, rough and tumble play.
Yeah.
That touch, that we so need.
Yeah.
And even touching ourselves. There's a huge article in Scientific American on the value of touch above everything else to bring the body back to a safe spot. So even self-massage, how often do you massage your hands, and your arms and your
I
chest,
actually do it every day, Dr. Hannaford. I do it every day to myself. And I do use a little bit of plant medicine, and I do it because I'm desperate for it. And it's interesting. I didn't realize how much I was doing that to decrease my stress. I just thought,
and massaging our children's hands,
and their feet. When I teach parents to use essential oil and rub their kids' feet at night. So pro tip, parents, vetiver on your kids' feet. So what we just did here, is a bunch of acupuncture meridian. Your feet have them too. We know about it as reflexology, but you can do it with your children. Vetiver is an essential oil that it's the most calming one out there that people don't know about. It's a superstar. It helps with it increases, they did studies, EEG studies on this. Have you know about that? Yeah. It increases attention concentration, lowers ADHD. Right. Vetiver is the only essential oil proven via EEG studies to change brainwave activity. And it's a sedative, and it helps with sleep, and it helps lower anxiety. So it's like this incredible rooty, earthy essential oils. And every mother that I ever have that does this every night to her children has always said, I'm not sure if it's helping her or him more than me. I mean, because this is the greatest thing. It puts them both in this parasympathetic, high vagal response, relaxation state. They are connecting and bonding. And I think for many mothers, it gives you an excuse to be rubbing still on your 7, 8, 9, 10-year-old that you don't snuggle with the same way as you did when they were yeah.
It sounds like lavender, just really.
Vetiver is way better. Lavender doesn't do it.
Well,
yeah.
Anyway,
really cool.
I'm careful about. I think it's important, whatever we do, just massaging would help with anything. Would help.
Love it. Yeah, we do a lot of that with compression therapy, occupational therapy. So with autism or sensory integration, people keep forgetting how much compression and hugging and massaging helps, but they'll get a thunder vest for their cat or dog, but they're not getting hugs from you guys. That's what it's doing. It's compression and hugging. We're meant to hug and cuddle and massage. And I love that you brought up rough and tumble activity, and people they're stripping that out of the schools, and parents are being taught, like, you can't wrestle, you can't do things that might touch and hurt. I've seen it in the schools system, at least here. And I just interviewed a couple guys. I have a podcast that's about me as my journey raising a young boy into being a strong man. And there's a lot as a woman trying to raise a boy into a man that I don't know about because I'm not a man, So I'm like, there's a lot of things here I don't really understand. And I should get some help from some men that I respect and I think are strong and I want my son to be like. So I've been interviewing men, and it's fascinating. And I've had 3 all say, like, some of their pro tips, get them involved in jujitsu or wrestling, grappling sports. They're all into grappling and how important that is for boys and men in particular. And I know it's important for girls. I did all that stuff too. I grew up in the 70s, and we were lots of wrestling and throwing around and King of the Hill. And these physical kind of contact games seem to be very shunned and discouraged today. And kids are missing out on all that touch.
Yeah, they're missing it. So we need to provide it.